Satan, Satan. Honestly, this is truly not for everybody. It's truly not. But yeah, this is focusing on Satan, you know, even as I'm being led by the Spirit. Yeah, Satan is a very relevant, real being. And yeah, I mean, this stuff is very deep because, see, the thing is about Satan is that he will not be presenting himself to everybody. That's what you got to realize, because Satan is not ignorant. As many of you, certain individuals and beings do not believe in him, but it's not going to stop him from destroying most of you people, if I'm being real. But yeah, Satan, he is the prince of the air, and all these other different things that he, operates in and does. And yeah, Satan, he's not presenting himself to everybody. It doesn't matter, even if you're hearing that type of thing, he still is not presenting himself to everybody. But one thing I will tell you for sure is that spiritual people in God, and also people who are part of Satan, who I want to say are spiritual, they know that this is a real matter as well. But yeah, getting back to Satan, Satan is not presenting himself to everybody. Doesn't matter if you believe in this matter or not, Satan will not present himself to everybody. And certain individuals and certain beings and things in that nature, you may ask, like, well, who will he present himself to? See, honestly, that's not for me to get into, if I'm being real, because once again, Satan is not ignorant. He may be a rebellious, deceptive angel who fell from grace. Yes, he is with other fallen beings, but more or less, he is not ignorant. He's truly not, and he knows what he's doing. That's what you got to realize. And yeah, Satan is not presenting himself to everybody. No, he's not. He's not doing that. And see, you may, even as I'm being led by the Spirit, but you get these certain Christian people, once again, these Christian people, they don't really, they don't take this matter serious, because they think as if like the devil is a defeated foe and all this stuff. But no, he's not. He's not. Jesus Christ, yeah, he truly did defeat him. But see, there's a difference, because you're not Jesus. That's what you got to realize. You Christian people and all these other relative people to these Christians. But yeah, Satan is truly not going to present himself to everybody. And, it doesn't matter who you are hearing this or anything in that nature. He is not going to present himself to everybody. And yeah, but he is a very relevant being, and he is real. I am being led to say that. But yeah, he will not present himself to everybody. And the people who he has, and different beings and stuff like that in that nature, and things in that nature is what I'm trying to say, is that he's already operating and doing different things, I will say, but Satan is a very relevant being, yes, but he will not present himself to a lot of people and different things like that. He's not going to do it, because Satan is once again, he's clever, and he knows how to deceive. He does. But Satan, man, I mean, yeah, he knows what to do concerning deception and concerning going against God and God's people. He knows exactly what to do. And you religious people, yeah, you're done, because Satan ain't presenting himself to you either. And now you may get attacked by him. Yeah, you might get attacked by him. Don't get me wrong, you definitely might get attacked by him for sure. But he's not going to present himself to you religious people, and you atheist people as well, as I'm being led by the Spirit. yeah, he's not going to present himself to you guys either, more or less, unless truly the God of Israel has a specific purpose behind it. But other than that, it's not going to be taking place as I'm being led by the Spirit. But yeah, Satan is not presenting himself to everybody. And you certain people who be getting caught up with all these different individuals and stuff, yeah, you guys are in for it too, because yeah, like you guys are just blinded, spiritually I'm speaking, concerning Satan. And Satan does partake in this matter as well too, and it's many other deeper matters behind this matter. But yeah, Satan is not presenting himself to everybody. And this is just a spiritual, realistic matter is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, and some of you people and beings may ask like, who has he presented himself to and all this stuff? I mean, I shouldn't have to really answer that. That's the thing, because certain people, like certain individuals should already know this type of matter in a way. But then again, like there is certain individuals that may not, and all that stuff. And, I understand that as well. Humbly speaking, I do understand that. But what I'm telling you is that Satan is not presenting himself to everybody, because once again, this stuff is spiritual and everybody's in different categories. You got to understand that. But just understand that Satan is not presenting himself to everybody, And then even as I'm being led by the Spirit of God, yeah, I mean, people who worship Satan and stuff like that, yeah, of course, as I am being led to speak this, but of course these people have experienced Satan. And yes, he has presented himself to them. And it's not only just Satan worshipers that Satan presents himself to. No, but yes, they have, encountered Satan and all that stuff and different things like that. But it's deeper than Satan worshipers or even his followers. It's deeper than all that. And what I'm overall saying is Satan is not presenting himself to you individuals and certain beings that I've already mentioned. Satan is way more clever than that. That's what you gotta understand. So, with all that being said, this doesn't have to be too long concerning this matter, but Satan is not presenting himself to everybody. I'm out.